Lebanon blast agrochemical. Ammonium nitrate, history and scientific facts on ammonium nitrate explosion. The explosion in the Lebanese capital, Beirut, was the largest in a lifetime. The explosion was caused by ammonium nitrate, which had been stored safely in the port of Beirut for 6 years. Ammonium nitrate is one of the main constituents of agrochemical fertilizers around the world, although it is very violent during an explosion. Ammonium nitrate is one of the main constituents of chemical fertilizers. Ammonium nitrate is a stable compound that does not react as a fuel in a fire, but can explode violently in direct contact with fire or any other flammable material. Ammonium nitrate is used as an explosive in the mining industry. The role of ammonium nitrate in an explosion or fire is not to contribute to combustion. For any combustion to take place, 3 key factors must be met. 1. Fuel, a substance to ignite. 2. Ignition temperature, to ignite fuel if not the temperature to be obtained heat. 3. The combustion gases are the triad of factors. Oxygen gas is used as the combustion gas. This is what ammonium nitrate does to the oxygen supply. Ammonium nitrate provides a higher concentration of oxygen to the fire than the average atmosphere. At temperatures above 170 Fahrenheit, solid ammonium nitrate breaks down into various types of nitrogen oxides and water vapor, releasing very high energy. This gas is a red gas with an unpleasant odor. After the explosion, nitrogen dioxide was released into the sky as red smoke. This gas is not very toxic to humans but can be traumatized by atmospheric emissions that affect the functioning of the human respiratory system. A pollutant gas is nitrogen dioxide. This is not the first time ammonium nitrate has exploded. An explosion similar to the one in Beirut, occurred in 2015 in Tianjin, Beijing, China. An explosion of 800 tons took place in 2015, killing 173 people. Ammonium nitrate was also the cause of the most powerful industrial explosion in American history. The crash, also known as the Texas tragedy, went down in history as the deadliest explosion since the Nagasaki atomic bombing. The cause is not known, but it is generally accepted that the fire was caused by a cigarette thrown by a sailor. The French merchant ship, Grand Camp, which was filled with ammonium nitrate, first caught fire and then 2,300 tons of ammonium nitrate stored in it exploded. After the first explosion, the ship, High Flyer, which was anchored in the nearby seaport also exploded. With 961 tons of ammonium nitrate, High Flyer officers immediately concluded that the ship was about to explode after a fire at the Grand Camp, but failed to do so. Did not happen. Many oil storage facilities on land were also damaged by ships and exploded. The blast killed at least 581 people and injured more than 5,000, displaced more than 500 homes in the surrounding area, displaced more than 2,000 people, and sent them to refugee camps. Of the dead, only 405 were identified. 0.63 were unidentified and 113 were still missing. As a result of the explosion, a 1.8 metric ton anchor of the Grand Camp sank about 2.6 kilometers into the crater, forming a 10-foot deep crater. Half a mile away. The blast also caused waves about 15 feet high to travel 160 kilometers, and even planes flying in the surrounding airspace were thrown away. After the explosion of the Grand Camp, about 5,760 metric tons of steel were thrown into the sky with the people on board. The blast turned the Texas harbor into a heap of ashes, causing hundreds of millions of dollars in financial damage. The use of ammonium nitrate as a detonator is also common among terrorists. At least 680 others were injured and more than 300 buildings were damaged in the blast.